There we go. Miss you so now and forever. YOLO. There. We're back at the very least. I actually just wanted to watch the matches anyway. I'm looking forward to seeing what game 2 will bring at the very least. Shut up. Hmm. Let's see. Are my friends actually even online? Oh yeah, Chodex is online. That's why it's so silent. Grand final tomorrow is going to be a best of 5. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. I'm so confused at everything. Nonetheless, we're just loading into the game so we can at least watch a little bit of game 2 and possibly game 3 if we get to that point. I'm now back to the more relaxing stages.
5 seconds left. It's Radiant's ban now.
Of my evening where
It's Dire's
there's
ban
always
now.
like
Radiant's turn to ban.
a moment between, I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. Like there's this gap of 3 hours when I'm
Dire's
streaming
turn to
where I
ban.
become super tired and can't be arsed to do anything, and then after that I just feel relaxed and calm and feel like I'm not tired. That's the way I'm feeling right now. It's a very strange world.
10 seconds.
I like it.
Radiant pick. Dire pick.
Shadow Shaman.
Okay, Shadow Shaman first pick for Ooredoo. Gonna see a 5 position shaman or a 4. We've
Dire's
seen a
turn
lot of
to
5
pick.
position
Radiant
shamans from Brain. Sand King Mirana for Gambit. Okay. They got the probably offlane Sand King of Afterlife with Siju on the Mirana. It could also still be a mid Sand King for Mello that he has played
10
previously
seconds.
in the Dota 2 Champions League tournament.
5 seconds.
Some nice
left.
stuns, of course, to interrupt the shaman being just a nuisance all the way through.
Radiant's turn to ban.
D2CL. That's a pretty early
Dire's
D2CL pick.
turn to ban.
Okay, did not expect that one to come through this early on in the drafting stage. But to be fair, D2CL would probably have gotten banned anyway. And they... What? Why did they ban the Treant?
10 seconds.
I assume considering you're up against a D2CL, you're probably
5 seconds left.
expecting to kind of ban out, you know, the hard counters.
It's Radiant's ban now.
I would say TB is one of them. TB is the most obvious one of them.
It's Dire's ban now.
For pretty obvious reasons as well.
It's Radiant's ban now. Ten seconds. 5 seconds left. It's Dire's ban now.
Mm-hmm.
Dire pick. Radiant's turn to pick.
Clockwork.
Clockwork. Really? Okay, so Anti-Mage got banned. Terrorblade is still available, which is a decent one.
Ten seconds. 5 seconds left.
Clockwork 5, most likely then. For Ponto, it does have a decent amount of lockdown, and it is BKB piercing stun at the very least, though it's normally hard to connect, especially in a like wild team fight. To really be able to find the target that you want to hook shot on towards. Tusk, save for the D2CL. Possibly a 5 Tusk actually. I would assume it's a 5 Tusk because it lanes well with the D2CL. You got a melee and a range. Tag team goes well with the D2CL's auto attack damage, of course.
5 seconds left.
Don't really know how well it does against Sanking Piranha, but if they go on you, you like hit the arrow, burrow arrow, you just snowball away. We do need either a mid or an off laner. You know what the enemy's 5 is going to be at least, which is going to be the Clockwork. I think. Shaman gets destroyed by Clockwork, obviously. So definitely has to be careful. Battery Assault, very nasty to deal with. Shaman's also not the fastest hero in the game. But Clockwork, I think, is like really fast. Isn't it like 320 movement speed or something? Base. He's a swift boy. Ooredoo running down the timer a little bit much. 35 seconds left on the clock from now.
Dire's turn
And they're
to
gonna
pick.
choose to go for the Death Prophet. I mean, DP is still a solid hero. And Darkseer for Gambit. Wait, if they pick up a Darkseer, then this is probably a Clockwork 4. With a Sanking mid. And then Darkseer off lane, Mirana 5? Question mark?
Dire's turn
I
to
mean,
pick.
I'm not sold on a Mirana 5. Unless you get like a CK maybe as your safe laner. But that gets destroyed by Dusa. Faces Void maybe? I don't... No, Tusk is a good save against the Faces Void. Everything is a little bit rough.
10 seconds.
TB gets banned out. I mean,
seconds
TB would
left.
probably have still been the best choice for Gambit.
Radiant's turn to
Darkseer
pick.
is very good against Dusa though. Like, if you get the shard, you get the just the wall. Dusa can kill himself and his teammates very easily in a big,
Dire's turn to ban.
scrappy team fight. Especially if you get like Refresher at that stage in the game. Oh my god. You can have a lot of fucking fun.
Seconds. 5 seconds left. Radiant pick.
Hmm.
10 seconds. 5 seconds left. Dire's turn to pick.
Underlord last pick for Ooredoo. Okay, I mean, it's reasonable, I guess, against Darkseer. So you can root him and anyone he surges. And it's good against illusion-based heroes, so it makes PL a little bit rougher to play, Naga a little bit
10
rougher to
seconds.
play.
5 seconds left.
They've got plenty of time on Gambit's side to decide what hero they want to pick up. Honestly, I would not mind Juggernaut, for instance. And no, actually I do. Tusk counters so many heroes if the Tusk is being played correctly. Gambit feels like a lineup that needs to win this game very quickly, though. Maybe get a good hero that's solid in pushing. A la Lycan? I mean, Underlord is pretty rough to deal with for Lycan, but definitely with a Sanking mid and an offlane Darkseer. I mean, Darkseer is good in any stage of the game, but I'm a little bit worried for the choices that Gambit still have. You could also just bank everything. No, Tiny... like, Deuce is such a stupidly annoying hero to beat. TA? TA still available? It's not like a superb counter of the D2CL, but it is a hero that gets active reasonably quick. I mean, they are running a lot of that clock timer down.
Solo.
I get it, man. I get it.
Wait, whose voice line is that? Team Baldr. Oh wait, that's the voice line of what's his name? Gork? They ran out the clock. It's going to be an Ursa, which is like okay, but it doesn't really do much against the Deuce. I'm not feeling Gambit's drafty. I like Ooredoo's draft more. I think their draft is all over the place. They are playing with the Clocker 4 and the 5 Mirana, which I'm also not really fond of. DP mid, Underlord off lane. It is a Tusk 5. Yeah, I really like Ooredoo's draft a lot more. I mean, D2CL feels like she has no issues this game. Of course, you surge the Ursa and he goes wild. But he still doesn't kill a D2CL. You can pop and rage to get rid of the Stone Gaze debuff very quickly, which is a nice addition. But for the most part, it's just... It's rough, I would have to say. It is very rough. And considering they don't have any tower push with them, it makes it twice as rough. Hell, maybe even 3 times as rough. Because if you at least have like a hero or a couple of heroes that have some solid push, you can get aggressive before the game gets out of control. In this case, that is not really an option for the Dire team. Got a bunch of messages.
Prepare for battle!
Oh, crap. You knew I was cold-blooded.
There we go.
Sweet as honey.
Everyone wishing each other good luck, have fun. That's actually some nice sportsmanship. I like that.
Seconds to battle. But feel free to start killing before that. We're not sticklers.
I'm just gonna be relaxingly covering the game. I'm just gonna watch, give my 2 cents about the situation and the plays, and see what transpires. Hexen can't control the enemies in place. Let's pick up the bounty though. So it's got 2 for 2 bounty room trade. Panto does have the arrows. You guess they're still looking for the Tusk, but he is pretty quick with the boots of speed. What's Clockwork's base 310 movement speed? Is that the same as Tusk? I think so. Yeah, 310 movement speed as well. But of course he went for brown boots plus tangles at the start of the game, so he's going to be a little bit more... Oh, I wouldn't necessarily say annoying, because he can't really do much against the Iron Shell that's constantly going to be burning him and his D2CL. But for the most part, it tends to be just easy farm Lil Slowy. Wait, not Lil Slowy. Did he still get the creep kill? It felt like it. That one was weird. Huh. Mid lane, Noob up against Mellow. Noob is a mid laner that I'm always curious about. Because the guy can be an absolute god. But he also sometimes has games where he's a complete bot. So I think it's really the team coordination that has increased. I think Omar is, for instance, a really, really good player. Look, Omar is a superb position for. His Earth Spirit is phenomenal. Does also help that I am a gigantic fan of Earth Spirits. Like a ridiculous fan of every Earth Spirit ever. The hero is so hard to, in my eyes, so hard to play. Especially play to perfection.
Radiant's middle tower's not feeling the love.
In your face.
Away. Yeah, doing, you know, normal farm stuff. We're trying to get rid of the iron shell creeps so that it doesn't burn them. Oh, that's a great vacuum. The snowball comes out. And it should get the Tusk out of range, but that was a really good vacuum into Cog's combo. A lot of damage being dealt just on the Ras itself. Oh yeah, it's a point in Atrophiara, 2 in Firestorm. So Omar needs to be careful, the slow is there. Panto also has the arrow, which is going to connect onto Russell. Shackles holds Sirsa in place. But Omar should get first blooded, and Smiling Knight wants that high five.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
First blood.
Not his first blood secured. Going for the diffusal later, so for the more aggressive run at you kind of Ursa. Which makes a lot of sense. Actually needs to be careful.
Radiant fortified their structures.
The hell?
Pretty good move if you ask me. Dire's structures are fortified.
Okay, my buttons weren't working for some reason. I guess I wasn't clicked into the game. Mellow burrow back. Water rune gets denied. The other one gets picked up by Mellow. Recharges his bottle. Wait, no, he denied it in time. He didn't recharge his bottle. Sag. Both water runes at 4 minutes have been denied. Dude. Wait, where did... What? Afterlife suicide at the tier 2? It's got triple null talismans. He's also... God, I despise this triple null talismans meta. So much. Well, Omar will die top lane. Chase onto Russell. Underlord under siege. Smiling Knight. Will he be able to get the kill? Oh my god. Russell outplayed him so heavily. Placed down one of those iron branches. And then cuts his way out the other direction. Smiling Knight is a little bit sad about that, but of course he is 2-0. It's not the saddest Ursa that we've seen, though. Slowy is getting a lot of farm in that bottom lane. Ixon yielding self himself instead of the Dusa. Has slow split shot leveled as well. Okay, eventually Smiling Knight does get the kill onto Russell. Bottom lane, Snowball comes in. They're chasing in after the Dusa, who's out of mana. Saju underneath the tower is stuck. himself and taken down. Afterlife's gonna get slowed down. The tower hits him a decent amount, and Slawi, okay, they find a lot of kills. 4 very quick kills coming in. A mid double kill coming through with the exorcism from Nuka, and bottom lane they get too close to the tower and they both just dive in to die. So it looked like a very good start for the side of Gambit. Just in mere seconds get decimated.
Fortune's change.
Oh, Slawi still dies. Wait, how the fuck did he die there? Guess he got vacuumed in? Battery sold. No, he didn't get vacuumed in. How the fuck did he die there? Did he just suicide on the D2CL? No, they have the 2 supports top. They're looking for Smiling Knight. Hex comes out. Snowball chase. He does have his enrage. And they completely failed that gank attempt. Not even close.
My thanks.
Didn't break out the sweat and the like. I really need to clean up my closet, mainly so I can find the freaking earmuffs for the headset.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Just chilling, top lane. Smiling Knight Ursa, he's in trouble. He's gonna get pushed back. Snowball on top. Smiling Knight does die. Seju is looking for the trade onto Ixen. The tower will actually be the one finding the kill. Seju walks back underneath safer territories, while Noob is also very low in HP. He's just gonna get some magic armor. Actually, the Uber Gate has been created. Noob to regen. Can then take the Uber Gate back. Which, how long does that thing last? Yeah, the Uber Gate's actually so much better than the old gate. Omar, Snowball, in onto Smiling Knight. His enrage is ended. There's an exorcism on top of him. Smiling Knight will die. Omar does get taken down, but Noob is, yeah, this Smiling Knight Ursa just died twice in a row, making it a lot rougher for a hero that definitely doesn't want to be in that spot whatsoever. Seju
Killing spree.
killed off. Noob now on a killing spree, going for the tier 1 tower top. Actually, Mello is here. He doesn't have a blink yet, so he can't really find any good engagements. While Omar, in the meantime, is leeching some of the experience in the mid lane, trying to get himself to level 6 so he can drop the Serpent Wards at a tower. And Afterlife is going to go for the Ag's Rush. He's got mana boots, he's got triple null talismans. How much? 117 mana cost. Okay.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Noob and Ixen both stuck. Epicenter comes out, but the Snowball dodge comes out. Ice Shard's block in return. Ixen will be taken down, but the Shackles holds Mello in place. Mello is dead.
This is Gabe.
Smiling Knight
Thanks for playing.
needs to be a little bit careful. Afterlife does have a vacuum if they want to go in. Arrow just barely misses the mark.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is getting pushed
I
around.
should talk differently. I just realized.
Dire's top tower might be going down. Dire's structures.
Which
are
sounds weird if I
fortified.
say that, but
Dire's top
there's a
tower is
reason
about to be
why I said
Radiant's
that.
top rubble. Radiant's bottom tower needs a hand.
Noob Sanj.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Slawi's got the Dragonlance. He's going for the Manta style next.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Smiling Knight, Diffuse Blade, of course,
Structures are
against
fortified.
Sedusa is pretty much the item to get in nearly every situation. 2k net with lead now for Ooredoo.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Medusa and DP both at the top. Medusa did die once, though Noob has not fallen yet, and he is building into a little bit more of a
Radiant's bottom
sustainable
tower is under
DP.
attack. Radiant's bottom tower must have been dizzy.
Afterlife about to get his second piece of the Ags. I mean, the Ags is pretty good. Is it 300 HP that you get now from the 275? Wasn't it 400 in the beginning? I mean, the biggest plus is of course that you can just drop 2 iron shells on creeps and then walk away, and they auto push the lane for forever. Which means split pushing is a lot easier.
Haste.
Oh, nice hook shot onto 2. Snowball won't be able to save Noob for the time being, but he's still not dropping. Actually, Noob is going to be just fine. It feels like that Epi should have done a lot more. Seju is dead. They're walking up towards the tier 1 tower in mid, and
Gold and sweet.
Power of Hood of Defiance arrow cut does fly in. Nice kill. Nice catch. No Mellow. Snowball chase. Ixon is in a very uncomfortable spot. He'll just have to Walrus Punch and try to block his opponents away, but they've got leaps, they've got chases, they even have a surge in case it's needed in 6 seconds. Use a blade, Ixon will die. Exorcism gets used by Noob. He wants that tier 1 tower, but I mean, he does have an arcane rune, so it's not like horrible. Actually, if he gets hit by the arrow, that would be horrible. Drag back Dusa ulti just to keep Noob alive, and Mellow actually dies to Slawi. That's a huge kill. Noob hook shotted upon, but he's just gonna be able to siphon himself to full HP. Actually,
Double kill.
cock block down to the low ground, but nonetheless another kill. The tier 1 tower gets secured.
Middle tower's taking a dirt nap.
And Ooredoo are looking very good, especially considering Slawi is just top net worth with a pretty big margin.
Mega kill.
Shackles onto Panto. Smiling Knight died again. Panto will get away. Burrow from Mellow. Ixon does get taken down. The Serpent Wards get dropped, and they're going to go in on Mellow. Can they hold him down is the big question. Do they have enough damage? Mellow. Oh, just barely surviving with the bottle charges. But he survives nonetheless.
Thanks.
Omar's going for the Blink Rush. Personally, I prefer going for the Shard, because the Shard gives you faster farming potential, which makes it easier to farm like Blink, Aether and stuff. Of course, the Blink is great for like catching the enemies, which obviously is the main reason why he wants it. But everyone has different ideas about how to play a hero. You don't want to steal the farm away from Slawi, which for obvious reasons the Dusa needs to get fat, but there's definitely a little bit of farm that you can scoop up on the sides somewhere. I love the fact that Hex can break. It's not great on every hero, but on like Anti-Mage, Viper, if you get that Hex off on them, Tide Hunter.
Jackpot.
Thank you, my beauties.
It's also nice on like DK, I guess. Timbersaw. Can't get reactive armor stacks.
Radiant's top tower's under attack.
They're very aggressive here because they know that while they're keeping the enemy occupied, Slawi's done with the Manta style. He's building up into the Ayaskari. And this area is completely in control of Ooredoo. Meaning Gambit cannot go and hunt for Slawi at all. They're just chilling. Heaven's Halberd. being built up onto Noob. The only hero on the dire side that is really a big issue is that Ursa. And building correctly to counter him out. They drop the Serpent Wards into the pit. They've got the tag team. Roche is dropping. D2CL should be able to get himself a nice free Aegis.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
First Rebels. And yeah, Roche is about to drop.
Dire's top tower is about to be Radiant's top rubble.
That's why Shaman is so good at the moment. You can take Roche on incredibly early in the game.
Dire's top
All you have
tower
to do is
under
push the
attack.
enemies back just a little. Just a smidge. And normally it's the Ursa that wants to secure it.
I feel silenced.
Radiant's
Burrow
middle
plus
tower is under
arrow.
attack.
And they're going in onto, or at least damaging Mellow. Slowy's here, who's got the Aegis and 4
Radiant's
minutes
middle
left.
tower is not feeling the love.
Mellow maybe can get a good FP target. Omar is just farming up bottom lane. His blink is almost there, and they're gonna back off because, of course, the Tusk TP'd back to base. Even though technically Russell could just drop his Fiend's Gate down and get that TP going. Last 20 seconds. You get a damage reduction buff and a bonus movement speed buff when you come out of the portal. Oh, Noob gets stunned. Oh, he didn't go for the Heaven's Hell, but instead he's going Shivas. I mean, it's another way to survive against Ursa because you build up armor. They don't really have great healing, but I guess it's good against the Darkseer illusions. Panto will get easily picked off. You do have Ags now onto Afterlife. X item blink, and that's when they probably want to take a fight, but Slowy's just getting out of control. His third eye, he's not even going Scotty, he's going straight Daedalus. That is how little he fears his opponents at this point. I'm not sure if I like it. I mean, I love the bravado, but Daedalus does mean that the illusions that Darkseer creates also have like the big damage, but not like the big HP.
Dire's top tower is about to be Radiant's top
At
rubble.
least it's not Butterfly. Like if you built Butterfly, you would just be throwing the game away. But I think
Dire's
Rapier,
structures are fortified.
sorry,
Dire's
Daedalus
top
is
tower is under attack.
not superb. Snowball save, trying to save Noob. The problem is the epicenter is still coming up on top. Noob doesn't actually take that much damage, and Mellow is dead. He will lose Ice in return.
Dire's middle tower looks to be disintegrating.
Well, the G2 mid should be easily taken down. Poke shot into the cogs. And the Deuce illusions need to be taken care of every single time immediately. Actually hope that he gets the shards after the blink. I love that shard on Darkseer. Ah, the Uber service healing shenanigan. Noob, hello? Walk in. Bro. And he's gonna Uber right back. God, I love Fiend's Gate. I love it so much more than the old one. Just for that exact reason right there.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Omar gets very quickly blown to smithereens. Throw in War's Punch. Mello does not have the epi, of course. And Mello is really struggling. I mean, honestly, Mello has been struggling the last couple of days. Smiling Knight, being chased. He does not have much. Pops the Enrage, wants to turn around, but gets Yules. And one of the great advantages of Yules is that
I'd say wicked sick.
Yules does not, like, Enrage does not reduce the time that you're in the sky from Yules.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yules is super good against Ursa. Because the moment you enrage, you just always get Yules. Same with like Kunkka Torrent. You get torrented.
Dire's middle tower
Any
looks to be
status resistance
disintegrating.
you have does not matter anything.
Radiant's bottom tower needs a hand.
Wait, is he still going Scotty? So he went Chrysalis into Scotty into probably well, maybe Silver Edge actually. I would not mind Silver Edge. I think Daedalus is nice, but Silver Edge gives you that extra mobility, extra survivability. Oh, great vacuum wall onto everyone. Mello did not pop the epi just yet though, but now it comes in with a heap of vengeance. Slawi does have a lot of right click damage, but he is completely stuck and his man is drained as well. Big fat juicy jump. And that is a godlike play from Afterlife. Ixon trying to get himself away, but that is going to be a 4 for null. And Afterlife with a godlike play. Holy shit. That's how you win. That's why Darkseer is amazing. Because you got them fat. You're so far behind in terms of net worth. You're up against a Dusa who's a god at this point in the game, but you just get that one big vacuum wall and it don't matter. All those illusions will, of course, very quickly die to the Dusa. But it does mean that the Dusa, like, most of that damage was on illusions. Wilding Knight, though, he's going to get silenced up, doesn't have the enrage available, and the advantage that they just got from that situation has been circumvented very quickly by killing the enemy's safe laner. And I don't think you can, like, bank every fight on the fact that Afterlife is going to hit a godlike vacuum wall. Even though it was phenomenal. He's got the shard now as well, so he's got that normal punch. The anime slash Marvel Cinematic Universe Doctor Strange out of body experience punch. Combined with Saitama's, you know, normal punch.
Radiant's bottom tower needs a hand. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Now he's going BKB. I think that's probably the better choice than finishing up your Daedalus. Because you definitely see that if you're not careful, you could be put in a tough spot. Oh, a great root coming out. Nice Walrus Punch. That illusion is a bit annoying. They will find the kill onto Mello, who does buy back immediately. Russell dropping low. Walrus Punch keeps Ursa at bay. The wall gets placed. And Ursa just stares right into Slawi, and that is going to be a very dead Smiling Knight. What did they lose on the Radiant side? Nothing. 3 kills and a buyback forced out. And they're even looking for Afterlife, who is very much stuck. Solo. Roshan isn't up just yet, but Slawi's already at the enemy's base.
Dire's middle tower looks to be disintegrating.
Without the Darkseer, there's not really that big of a chance that Gambit win. I mean, Mello's got mid-Sanking's got a blink, veil, and he's not even close to his base. And of course the shard. This Sanking has no farm.
Radiant's bottom tower needs a hand.
Compared to
Radiant's bottom
Noob,
tower is under
Heaven's
attack.
Halberd, Shivas, Hood of Defiance, bots. Looking for the Blink BKB next. He did nerf the
Radiant's bottom tower
shard,
needs a
but I
hand.
still think that the shard is really good to get though. Even if it's only for the fact that you get +1 Spirit Siphon charges. I don't see the shard fear duration decrease from 2 seconds to 1.5. Yeah, but it's still good. Like 1.5 second fear is still a very big annoyance for the enemies in a team fight because you can't stay close to DP because it just makes you go run away. Slawi with the silver edge that he did finish up. No BKB just yet.
Trying to find those sneaky
Oh,
bums.
Afterlife on the run. Noob comes charging forward. Suju is invised up though with the Moonlight Shadow. Is gonna get silenced. Moonlight Shadow still going strong. They're all hidden, hiding, sneaky peeking.
New treasures.
Of course, this is a very important match. They're going to go into the pit where it is an Aegis plus shard to be gained. They're all just terrified. Noob's actually is running after them. Seju has a hook shot.
And it's off.
Can he get away? Backline being chased. Ixon, he's actually in trouble. Oh no, he doesn't have enrage. The vacuum wall comes out. Big catch comes in. Slawi is caught in there. Doesn't get pushed back by the cogs, which is a bit of an issue. But it's a 1-for-1, actually 1-for-2, and there's no buyback available on the 2 cores of Gambit. Looking for Ponto next. And that's going to be the Marana, a third one down. Into the pit they go. And a beautiful couple of catches coming out from Ooredoo.
Dyer's bottom tower is under attack. Dyer's middle tower looks to be disintegrating. Dyer's middle tower
Noob
is falling.
1209.
Is this how Dyer's middle barracks fall? Looks like it. Roshan's dead. Man, him and that ain't. Dyer's middle barracks are under attack. Dyer's middle barracks has fallen. Let's see him push out now. Dyer's middle barracks has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower needs a hand. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
I feel renewed.
Looking for a fight. Silence. He does get the enrage off in time, but needs to use that time to actually take a fight. Slawi is on the high ground. Vacuum wall again. Epicenter comes out. Do they have the damage? Epi coming through. Noob is dropping low. They're so freaking low on the Radiant side. Medusa does have an Aegis, of course, but they are... You know, it's every single time he gets the burrow in, but he doesn't have the Epi burrow going in at the same time. And that's the big downside. They don't have the coordination to get both at the same time going. Disarm comes out onto the Ursa. He's trying to run away, but gets broken, gets destroyed. And Afterlife tries to cliff the Dusa.
Killing spree. I will ignore your email number of
It's
kills.
an illusion on the enemy. Like, I don't really know what he was trying to do there on Afterlife, but that was weird. I think he could have just TP'd out, right?
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower is under attack. And it's up.
But you can still see, even though they're 16k ahead, that they can get the kill on their opposing team. Oh, there's the Uber service coming out. Omar does get blown up quickly. The gem is dropped. Finally, Knight trying to disengage. Vacuum wall comes out. Walrus punch as well, pushes them back and forth. Unfortunately, did not connect onto the Dusa. Connected onto the Underlord instead. The arrow flies out, does not stun up Slowy. Epicenter is going to completely whiff the mark. In comes Noob running through. Russell will get taken down, but the Ursa is going to follow suit.
Double kill.
So a 2-for-3 trade. And it forces Noob and Slowy, the only remaining surviving heroes, to run away. But Saju is trying to get control onto Slowy. Pushes him back. There's the Dusa illusion coming out. Can they lock down Slowy? The arrow comes flying out. And this is problematic. They have a vacuum. They have control. Slowy's gonna die. The Dusa falls.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
He is so far ahead, but right now he is his own worst enemy. He doesn't have to be like that. BKB is it. If he gets the BKB,
Tower looks to be disintegrating.
they win every fight. Noob's exorcism is about to end. But a choke job. Yeah, they're doing a really good job at choking hard. But Afterlife is playing like Afterlife is, without a doubt, top 3 CI Eastern European offlaners. I honestly might even say contesting for top 1. I've always loved how fucking good he is.
Incoming. Radiant's courier has been killed. Serves you right.
I would say it's between him and, I guess, General. But General doesn't have a team at the moment, so yeah.
We can't let them see us.
Well, okay, the guy from fucking, between him, General, and the guy from, what's it called? From Spirit. I keep forgetting his name. Fucking Magnus player at TI. Well, Omar is dead. Slowy. Don't get vacuumed up. Oh my god. Okay, he gets the Manta style down to the low ground. Epicenter burrow in. Only connects onto one, but it's the kill onto Russell. The control, the pushback onto Slowy on the high ground. Slowy is dead again. Bro, Noob hasn't died a single time this game, but he can't. Like, this is insane. Smiling Knight going in. The arrow comes flying out. That's going to be the first death of Noob. Collapse, that's the name. Thank you very much. But Jesus. Afterlife. Like, he's playing like a beast. Okay, he's playing like an absolute god. Dude, wait. It was like 95% win rate like 5 minutes ago with the 16k net with lead.
What? Dire's bottom tower. Don't
And
look
with a
good.
Dusa draft. That was a dieback, by the way, on the Underlord. The entire net worth has just vanished.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
I don't really get why all three of them are standing next to a cliff. Like,
Radiant structures are fortified.
you know, they're all three trying to counterward next to a cliff. And you're playing against Darkseer, who honestly, Afterlife is not fucked up a single time. And he's got the refresher coming in soon. That means he's going to have double wall, double vacuum. This Dusa still doesn't have a BKB. Literally one BKB and he never dies.
Incoming! Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
The baffling continues.
Come, Sagan.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
God. I love Darkseer games.
Radiant's
There's something
middle tower
special
is
about
not
Darkseer
feeling the
games,
love.
right? No matter what happens, that fucking comeback potential is always there.
What surge is this?
And it's so good against Dusa and TB. I remember a game, I think it was against Gambit, but like an older version of Gambit,
Radiant's top tower
where
is top.
I don't remember who played the Darkseer, but he like won. He just soloed the enemy's TB every single time. X is gonna get caught. They spot out noob nearby. The
All
TP's
I can give us.
coming through. I don't know why I just DC'd. Okay, that is a great timing to DC. Did I miss something crucial? All of a sudden, the Radiant's all smoked up next to the Dire. But the BKB is done on and being delivered to the Dusa. However, Dusa does need to be careful because Dusa doesn't have a buyback. So if she does die, that's probably going to be game. Well, maybe not game. No, they don't really have that great of a pushing lineup on the Dire side. E played Sand Kings, going for the PKB. Spot out Slawi. Dude, Mello, why are you playing like a potato? Exorcism comes out. Hook shot on the back line. Vacuum. Completely whiffed the entire mark. Afterlife just bought out the full refresher as well. He's being shackled full duration. And he's dead. They find themselves 2 kills on the side of Ooredoo. And a huge fight considering there is no Darkseer for the foreseeable future. Roshan has not respawned yet. I don't know when it will respawn. He'll get a freebie onto Ixen. In the meantime, there's a hasted clockwork running amok. Dusa's first BKB has been used. But yeah, because that complete just BS of a fight where honestly I've been severely disappointed with Meloyul's performance in the last couple of days as well. If you're still watching, Jodex, that was the mid laner you had last night. That was up against the mid laner of CAS Rejects. Well, in the pit they go. Oh, free Aghanim Scepter. Oh, the Dusa with the free Ags would be so good. Pangolier Boy. Yeah, that was Pangolier Boy. Roshan is dropping. Yeah, they can't really fight without the Darkseer.
Which one, Dire again? Dire's middle tower is falling.
Ragnar Boneless. I cannot understand Russian, so I have no fucking clue what you're saying. Oh, they actually did. They waited until Darkseer respawned to continue Roche? Question mark?
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Me, I know how to handle
Exorcism Spirits. Ooh. Feels like that might just be a big, fat, juicy, double wall, double vacuum. Well, the problem is BKB, though.
Dire scanning for enemies. Players here.
Like that.
debut.
Debut. That's actually the same word in Dutch. The way you pronounce it. Debut. Also means moron in Dutch. Oh, Slawi coming in. The catch on to Siju. He's pretty tanky. He's got the Heaven's Halberd. And the vacuum wall comes out onto 2. They immediately get rid of Omar. Does have a buyback. Uses it. Slawi uses his BKB. But the problem is, now he doesn't have a BKB for the refresher wall of replica. Actually, wall of replica only has a 40-second cooldown. Doesn't necessarily need to pop the refresher. Panto. Forced to have get back. Hook shot in. There's going to be the refresher use. Afterlife rushing forward. Vacuum wall. A second one coming out. The burrow on top. And that's going to be Slawi controlled. Slawi is dead. His illusions are too strong. They're taking him down. Russell's trying to Uber himself out of there. But massive buybacks being used on the Radiant side. Smiling Knight can get away. No, he cannot. He's going to get taken down. Omar in the pit. Actually jumping past the pit. Seju needs to disengage. And they need this Roshan heavily on the Radiant side. Massive buybacks have been forced out. The Uber service is actually ended. Saju is going pretty aggressive, but they're inside the wall. They actually walk a snowball into the wall. Not the greatest place to be. They're going to lose Ikes, and that's going to be a dieback onto him. Omar almost diebacked as well. He just walks into the sandstorm to die. Noob is going to... Everyone is dead except for Slawi. Noob has a buyback available, but Afterlife, he's got another wall soon enough. The control is there. Slawi Dusa is out of mana. Slawi Dusa does have a BKB in 1 second. They're trying to guide him down, but Slawi is done for. That is no buyback available. Onto the Dusa. Hookshot's going to whiff, but Noob is completely alone. And the Noob DP will fall, and that is a full team wipe for Gambit, and a horrible, horrible, fat fucking throw.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And also, God, Afterlife is a beast. I cannot believe that that wall was still standing, and they snowballed to chase after the clockwork into the wall. Like, you're literally putting yourself in a horrible spot every time. That was like a losing play for Mikeson. And then afterwards, Omar with like no HP. What the fuck? Why does it keep kicking me out? Connected to the Dota 2 game coordinator. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, that's fun. Sure. Sure, game. Sure. It is kicking me out of the fucking coordinator the entire time. Neat. Let's restart Dota. Let's see if that works. Sometimes this game is infuriating. Updating Dota 2. Oh, there seems to be a small update, I guess. I will be jumping in ASAP. Team on the left coordination worse than GOM coordination. Well, you gotta understand that they're still pretty high in the fucking tournament. This is the... What's it called? It has a specific name. I can't remember what the fuck the name is, though. I mean, they will at least get 4th place. If they lose this, they're 4th place. They make 3.5k. I mean, yeah, the coordination in that fight was kind of ridiculous, though. Infamous versus the Mystery Machine. Ooredoo, there we go. That's the game we want. Lobby not found. Oh. Well, for the people that are interested, the game is over, I guess, and Gambit won 2-0. Yeah, Gambit won 2-0. Bro, this is so lame that I get kicked out because there's a fucking update. I apologize, everyone. It's... meh. I want to watch the game. Also, I do not know how Ooredoo threw that game. They had a D2CL game lineup against an Ursa, which honestly the Ursa did fuck all that game. And they still threw it. They still threw it. I think the game is over. Russell isn't in game anymore. Yeah, I think it's over as well. Lobby not found means the game is over, and considering like they were that massively ahead, I'm quickly checking out onto Hawk, but yeah. On these, so it is 2-0, and that means Gambit are gonna be playing up against, I think, No Sorry tomorrow. Yeah, Gambit are gonna be facing No Sorry in the lower bracket finals tomorrow, and Brain will be waiting in the grand finals tomorrow. I will try to cast both series. But definitely looking forward to seeing what they can bring. Ooredoo do not walk away with nothing, of course, because they made 3.5k from competing in the Dota 2 Champions League. If they won this game, they would have... Okay, so the number 4 spots, 3.5k. Number 3 is 7k. Number 2 is 10k. And number 1 is 20k. So Braim's at least gonna either make 10 or 20k. Which, granted, are both pretty reasonable amounts of money. But yeah, I guess I'll be dipping again and chilling. I'll be back tomorrow for some more casting. Hopefully I'll see you guys then. And in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, ladies and gents. Bye-bye. I love you all. Except for you, Chodex. You stink.